please welcome to the stage the amazing Annette Bening.
Hi. Thank you. We all love the Actors Fund, and that's why we're all here. And I just want to thank everybody for coming. There are a lot of performers here tonight supporting the fund, and this is their only night off, and they're here because they know what the work that the fund does. And so thank you to those people. Thank you to all the supporters, the people who are here contributing your money. We really appreciate it. I also just want to again acknowledge our leader, Joe Benincasa. When you give money and you help raise money for an organization that is organized, well-run, and uses the money effectively, it feels a lot better. And that's the reason the Actors Fund has become such a success. So I wanted to thank Joe and all of the staff, and I also want to thank the Board of Trustees. These people give a lot of their time and energy to making this work, and I really respect all of them, and I want to thank them as well. And Brian Stokes Mitchell, who's not here tonight, he puts all of us actors to shame. The amount of time and energy he gives to the fund and the enormous amount of passion he puts into it is truly phenomenal. He deserves so much credit. Okay, so my real job tonight, I really like my job, which is I get to talk about Michael Douglas, who's out there somewhere. He was my boyfriend. Okay. So as you know, Michael comes from actual Hollywood royalty. However, what you might not know about this Prince of Hollywood is that he was actually born in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Michael was not really encouraged to go into the family business, but he persisted, studying drama at UC Santa Barbara, getting his BA, and then moving to New York City, continuing training at the American Place Theater with Wynn Handman and at the Neighborhood Playhouse. Shortly after that, he landed the plum leading role in the CBS Playhouse production of The Experiment. More TV followed, small roles in films, and always back to the stage. From summer stock to off-Broadway, in George Tabori's Pinkville, for which he won the Theatre World Award, which, Michael, that's awesome. It's a great honor when you win a Theatre World Award, no kidding. Okay, so that was way back when. His big break was The Streets of San Francisco. You remember that show? I love that show. It was a big TV hit, and he went on to direct a few episodes, but Michael eventually asked the producers to write his character off the show so he could concentrate on a film he wanted to produce. And he once told me it took him about 5 years to get this movie off the ground. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest went on to win Oscars in the top 5 categories. Screenplay, director, actor, actress, and Best Picture. His work as a producer and as an actor embodies a collection of essential films that explore every genre. Gordon Gekko in Wall Street, for which he won the Academy Award, the thriller Fatal Attraction, the popcorn adventures Romancing the Stone and Jewel of the Nile, thought-provoking films like The China Syndrome and Traffic, dark comedies like The War of the Roses, and the romantic comedy The American President, which I had the pleasure of doing with Michael. Because The American President is sort of a wholesome movie, I guess I would call it, it's on television a lot, and so people speak to me about this movie quite a bit Someone spoke to me about it tonight. But just recently, just since Michael's been on my mind because I knew I was going to give them this award, I had two different experiences. One, I was in Sacramento lobbying for a bill, because in California we need to give credentials to music and theater teachers, which we don't do, which is crazy. And I was in an assemblyman's office, and he told me that he was a civics teacher and that he teaches civics to his high school students by showing them the American president. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I was struck by that. Then, literally 2 days ago, I was in a restaurant and a woman came up to me and she said, "Oh my God, American President is my favorite movie. It's my son's favorite movie. In fact, when he got engaged to his fiancée, he gave her a Virginia ham." Okay, so I couldn't even quite remember what that was in the movie. So if anybody knows, could you remind me afterwards? But I think he gives me a ham. I don't remember. She said, then when they got married, their wedding cake was in the shape of a Virginia ham. Yeah, I was stunned. Okay. Okay, so let me tell you about some of the other things, the other awards he has received. He has received the AFI Lifetime Achievement Award. He has received the Producers Guild Award. He has received the New York Film Society's Charlie Chaplin Award, the Hollywood Foreign Press Association's Cecil B. DeMille Award for Outstanding Contribution to Entertainment. His philanthropy is well known. Michael is very active in promoting human rights, including his service as a UN Messenger of Peace. So many important charities count Michael among their friends. So it is so fitting that the Actors Fund chose to honor him tonight. He has said, "We are an industry who takes care of our own." No other organization understands this statement like the Actors Fund. We are a very good match. As a trustee of the Actors Fund, I could not be happier to present the Actors Fund Medal of Honor Award to Michael Douglas.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you so much. And Annette, thank you. What a joy it is to see you. She lends a little gravitas to the evening. American President is one of my favorite film memories, so I get to thank you, Annette, and also to thank Ted Cruz. No, it was very gracious of you to be here tonight, Annette, and to give them my theater creds. I needed that. It's a little late in the evening. I'm rounding things up, but I want to take a moment just to acknowledge the extraordinary company that I'm following tonight, my fellow honorees. That original dynamic duo, Emilio and Gloria Estefan, the luminous and ever grateful Cynthia Gregory, media mogul Bob Greenblatt, and the abundantly talented Casey Niccolo. Your remarkable talents and your endless creativity have contributed so much to so many, and I'm very proud to be able to share this night with all of you. Thank you. As actors, we're just so lucky to get to do what we love to do, and very lucky to have an organization like the Actors Fund to be the safety net that every actor needs. The Actor Fund understands how difficult this business is and can be, and they're there for us. And if we are in need, crisis, or transition, it's like having a great scene partner. When you know the person opposite you understands what you require and has your back, you can then focus and do your best work. There's a great quote from Thornton Wilder. "We can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. Well, I'm feeling pretty alive tonight, so I want to thank you all for this honor, and thank you all for being here and supporting the Actors Fund. Thank you.